Deep beneath the waves, lost to time and memory, lie two of history's greatest enigmas, Lemuria and Atlantis. These weren't mere civilizations, they were beacons of knowledge, spirituality, and technological prowess. Their stories, shrouded in myth and legend, have captivated humankind for millennia. Lemuria, a land of lush jungles and towering volcanoes, was a testament to harmony. Lemurians embraced nature. They lived in peace. Their cities were masterpieces of organic architecture, blending seamlessly with their surroundings. They mastered the subtle energies of the earth, wielding crystals to heal, to communicate, and to channel the very life force of the planet. Atlantis, an island nation of shimmering cities and advanced technology, was a marvel of engineering and innovation. The Atlanteans were masters of energy manipulation, wielding the power of crystals for far different purposes. They built magnificent machines, soared through the skies in flying vehicles, and even delved into the mysteries of genetic manipulation. Despite their differences, Lemuria and Atlantis coexisted peacefully for centuries. They traded knowledge, shared resources, and learned from each other. But this era of peace was not destined to last. The seeds of discord were sown, and a darkness began to grow in the hearts of men. The Atlanteans, with their advanced technology, began to see themselves as superior. They craved power. They hungered for more knowledge, even dabbling in forbidden arts. Their pursuit of progress came at a cost. They became increasingly isolated from the natural world and the spiritual wisdom of the Lemurians. The Lemurians, sensing the growing imbalance, urged their Atlantean brethren to reconsider their path. They warned of the dangers of unchecked ambition. They pleaded for a return to harmony, but their words fell on deaf ears. The Atlanteans, blinded by their own hubris, dismissed the Lemurians as primitive and weak. As the years passed, a chasm grew between the two civilizations. Trust eroded, replaced by suspicion and fear. The once strong bonds of friendship and cooperation frayed, threatening to unravel the delicate tapestry of peace that had existed for generations. The breaking point came unexpectedly. An Atlantean research expedition, delving into the depths of the ocean, stumbled upon a discovery of immense power, a massive energy source pulsing with raw potential. This, they believed, was the key to unlocking even greater technological advancements. The Lemurians, however, recognized the danger. This energy source was not meant to be tampered with. It was the lifeblood of the planet itself. The Lemurians pleaded with the Atlanteans to leave the energy source undisturbed. They warned of catastrophic consequences, yet the Atlanteans, blinded by their ambition and convinced of their own righteousness, refused to listen. They believed they could control this power. They were wrong. The Atlanteans began construction of a massive device designed to harness the energy source. Their actions sent shockwaves through the planet, disrupting the delicate balance of nature. Earthquakes shook the land. Volcanoes erupted with renewed fury. The seas themselves churned and roared. The Lemurians, realizing the folly of the Atlanteans, had no choice but to act. They gathered their most skilled warriors, masters of elemental magic and hand-to-hand combat, and launched a preemptive strike against the Atlantean energy device. The Atlanteans, caught off guard but confident in their technological superiority, met the Lemurian assault with a barrage of advanced weaponry. The first battle of this ancient war was waged on land and sea. a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of the world. The Lemurians, wielding the power of nature itself, unleashed devastating earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, tearing through Atlantean defenses. The Atlanteans retaliated with anger. They attacked with energy beams, sonic weapons, and flying machines that darkened the skies where rain fell red. Despite their fierce resistance, the Lemurians were outmatched. The Atlanteans, with their superior technology, had given an almighty push to force back the Lemurian assault. Their energy shields, glittering with light, deflected the worst of the Lemurian attacks, and their advanced weapons inflicted heavy losses to the Lemurians. Section 5. The tide turns. A glimmer of hope for Lemuria. Just when all hope seemed lost, a Lemurian hero emerged. Her name was Lyra, a powerful sorceress who could command the very forces of nature. With a wave of her hand, she could summon towering waves, unleash bolts of lightning, and even control the flow of lava. Lyra rallied the demoralized Lemurian forces, her bravery and mastery of the elements inspiring them to fight on. Under Lyra's leadership, the Lemurians began to turn the tide of the war. She led daring raids against Atlantean strongholds, using her powers to outmaneuver and outwit their technological defenses. She even managed to infiltrate the Atlantean capital city, sowing chaos and destruction in her wake. Lyra's exploits became legendary, her name whispered with a mix of fear and reverence by both sides. She became a symbol of Lemurian resilience, a beacon of hope in their darkest hour. Section 6. A desperate gambit. Atlantis strikes back. The Atlanteans, enraged by their losses and the growing threat of Lyra, decided on a desperate gambit. They would activate their energy device even though it was not yet fully operational. They believed that by unleashing its raw power, they could wipe out the Lemurian threat once and for all. The Lemurians, sensing the impending catastrophe, launched a final desperate assault on the Atlantean capital. They knew that if they couldn't stop the Atlanteans from activating the device, all would be lost. The final battle was a scene of unimaginable chaos and destruction. The very heavens seemed to tremble as the two civilizations clashed in a final, desperate struggle for survival. Section 7. The Cataclysm. A world remade. The Atlanteans, blinded by their hubris, activated the device. The result was catastrophic. The energy source, unstable and uncontrolled, erupted with the force of 1,000 suns. The earth buckled and heaved. Continents shifted. The seas boiled and churned, swallowing entire islands whole. Both Lemuria and Atlantis, once mighty civilizations, were shattered and sunk beneath the waves. Their magnificent cities, their technological marvels, their art and culture, all vanished beneath the unforgiving ocean. The world was remade in fire and fury. The cataclysm that consumed Lemuria and Atlantis forever altered the face of the planet, reshaping continents, swallowing landmasses, and leaving behind only whispers and legends of the glorious civilizations that once were. Section 8. Whispers in the Ruins. The Legacy of a Lost Age. Millennia have passed since the fall of Lemuria and Atlantis. The world has moved on, oblivious to the ancient civilizations that lie buried beneath the waves. Yet the legacy of these lost civilizations endures. Whispers of Lemuria and Atlantis echo through time, passed down through myths and legends. Stories of advanced technology, mystical powers, and a cataclysmic war that reshaped the world. Some dismiss these tales as mere fantasy, the product of overactive imaginations. Others believe they hold a grain of truth, a glimpse into a forgotten past. Even today, intrepid explorers and archaeologists search for evidence of these lost civilizations, scouring the ocean floor for ruins, for any artifacts or any fragment that could shed light on the truth behind the legends that have been passed down for eons of time. Section 9. Conclusion. Lessons from the depths of time. The story of Lemuria and Atlantis is a cautionary tale. It reminds us that even the most advanced civilizations are not immune to the dangers of hubris and unchecked ambition. It reminds us that true progress encompasses not just technological advancement, but also spiritual growth and a harmonious relationship with the natural world. Though lost to time, the lessons of Lemuria and Atlantis remain relevant today. As we grapple with the challenges of our own time, let us remember the wisdom of these ancient civilizations. Let us strive for progress, but not at the cost of our humanity or our planet. Let us learn from the mistakes of the past so that we may create a better future. The fate of Lemuria and Atlantis serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of civilization and the enduring power of nature. Their story, though shrouded in mystery, continues to inspire, to intrigue, and to remind us of the importance of balance, wisdom, and respect for all life. Please subscribe to our channel for more epic tales.